The Big Show with Night and Day. Pick up a Night and Day Milk Bar card and get your 6th shake for free.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Well, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Monday afternoon, the 11th of December 2023, and you, as always, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night, Day, and Mogi, you stallion. How's life?
You're going pretty grouse, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. It's our last week, so I'm pretty upset,
Yeah, same, man.
you know.
It's our last Monday show for the year, fellas.
Yeah.
It's not good. And I'm a little bit... you're running a bit of a beard action at the moment.
I just haven't shaved for 5 minutes.
Yeah, as is Keyzie. And I'm wondering if I missed a memo or something. Maybe the Big Show growing beards over summer. Is that what's happening, Mogi?
Just haven't shaved for 5 minutes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grows back pretty quick.
Such
man.
a legend.
Yeah, I was just going to say, because it's making you very masculine.
Thanks,
It's very
mate.
manly.
Yeah.
I'm loving it, man.
What about
loving it.
Keyzie, though?
Keyzie, you mad bastard. How's life?
Life's good, fellas. Woke up this morning because I didn't shave over the weekend, right? And then I woke up this morning, saw myself,
Or
and
do
thought,
you hear?
I thought, hey, might grow a beard over summer. I've never had a beard. What do you reckon?
This is an absolutely true story. When you were walking past the office today, everyone in the office went, holy crap, what's happened to Keyzie?
Yeah.
And I immediately assumed, Mogi, massive weekend.
Wow,
Yeah.
there was a bit of that.
It had a massive weekend
Written
feel
all
about
over
it.
it,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Well, that did play a role in things, and because I forgot my swipe card to get in, so I had to walk past the window, wave to Jase, and get him to
Right.
let me in. And 10 people turning around laughing, Jase mouthing off. I can't hear any of it.
Yeah. It wasn't nice, I can tell you.
I walk in and he pats me on the shoulder and goes, "Are you okay, Keyzie?"
Yeah. It was more the no pants thing that was worrying me.
Yeah, well, I
because
left
was
them in
like,
here
Oh, you left
on
your pants
Friday
in
night
here as well.
So I was coming back to get so that was awkward. But you know what? I'm going to shave tomorrow and do my hair.
Good on you,
because I
mate.
feel terrible.
No, don't feel terrible. I quite like it, Keyzie. It's just like, I've just given up and I'm not going to worry about it.
Right,
Hey, now listen, speaking of giving up...
Jase, you're looking good, man.
Thanks, man. Huge show ahead. I want to know how your weekend was, New Zealand, so text me on 3483. Also, talkback option, of course, on your iHeartRadio app. Just push the microphone, send us a direct message, or you can call us on 0800 Hodaki. And remember, everyone that does that goes in the draw for a $50 night and day voucher.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
In excess there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 12 minutes past 4 o'clock. And one of the things I've noticed, and I've mentioned a couple of times in the last few weeks, Mogi, Mondays, people are slack asses when it comes to the texts, the talkbacks, the calls. And I think it's because they've had a bit of a Keyzie weekend and can't quite summon the energy to talk about, or they're just still dealing with the fallout from the weekend.
Yeah, a bit sheepish probably. And
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
okay. We're here to lift them up, you know?
Totally, mate.
Yeah.
Totally.
Did you mention that if people text us on 3483 or send us a talk back on iHeartRadio or call us on 0800 Hodaki, that they're in the draw for a $50 night and day voucher?
Yes, I did, Keyzie.
Well,
Okay.
for example, though, if this text message came in on 3483, hope you three Tigers had a better weekend than me, slipped climbing over a fence and caught my full mongrel on the barbed wire. Now, is that worth a $50 night and day voucher?
No. Maybe.
I feel like it kind of is.
Yeah, it's
you know
pretty
what I
good.
mean?
You see what I'm saying?
But we'll make the decision later.
When will we? Well, I don't know.
Oh, we can.
It feels like we never make a decision. But does Pugs do it after the show?
He does, yes.
Yeah.
And I think we've probably got more than one to give
Yeah,
away.
we've got heaps, Jase.
You know, it's a
We've
Christmas.
got millions.
It's the last week of Christmas,
We
fellas.
should call that. Why don't we call that guy out? We should call that guy out and ask him how his mongrel's going, eh?
Yeah.
Call him later. Stay by your phone, mate.
I was going to make a comment there, but I won't. But right now it's time for...
Big Poll.
Well, as previously mentioned, we're heading into Christmas. Today's big poll has that in mind. Homemade Christmas presents, yes or no? Mogi.
Who's given them to me, I guess? Yeah. I don't think, firstly, as a gift, if it's me giving them, I don't think you want them.
Sure.
Although I do write poetry for the missus. I do a poem. So she likes that.
Yes.
But I can't make anything. I don't think anybody wants that off me. So I think they want bought. And then I'm happy to receive something that's been handmade. I remember growing up and one of my mates said that his dad told him that it was worth more if you made it. And then I saw what he was making his dad. I was like, shit, no, I'd rather have something good.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older, I don't really want something good. I want something that's been made for me that I can then still throw in the bin.
Sure.
Because if my kid's making it for me, it's cute, but it's going in the bin.
Yeah.
Right.
Keyzie?
No, I don't want anything handmade unless you're a carpenter or something, like something you can actually do something. I also don't want...
well, that's my gift for you, done and dusted.
Oh,
then.
no, but you're skilled, though, so I would accept it
that's
from
true.
you.
That's true.
So, and then the other thing, too, is I was reading a thing the other day that said 90% of people would prefer to get an experience rather than something like a physical gift. And I'm like, nah, blow that as well. I just want, give me a present, man.
Right.
Give me some stuff.
When are you saying experience? Like love making?
No, like as in,
Bungee
I got
jumping
you a
or-
bungee jump.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Nah, give me-
It's a sick new lid.
yeah, exactly, an experience. And I'm like, nah, give me the stuff. I'll take care of my own lid. Pretty good at it.
Yeah. From my perspective, not into homemade at all.
Right. Have your daughters given you homemade things and you've got... ugh.
Thousands of things. And, my wife...
Yeah, I know her.
And my wife, of course, as you know, Mogi, keeps everything.
Yeah.
So can you imagine 4 girls over, say, 20 years? That's quite a lot of presents. And all their school stuff and pictures and all that jazz. Nah.
My daughter's coming home with stuff that's not even hers. I'm like, when did you draw this? This is mine. She goes, I didn't draw that. Well, what? So now other kids are sending me their junk? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's quite funny, though.
No, for me, and interestingly enough, I do poetry too, Mogi.
Yeah.
I write my wife poetry every now and then. Mm-hmm. Wrote one this weekend, actually.
Did you?
Yeah. But it wasn't about her. It was about something else. But other than that, no, I'm not into it.
All right, so what's your predictions then?
But I would say also, you're probably not massively into it because it doesn't really happen. That you want it, as you say, Kez, you want it from somebody where it feels like a gift as opposed to a
macaroni picture frame or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
something that's like,
I have been sewing you some stuff, though, Keyzie.
Oh, God, it's not,
Yeah.
not another one of those bucket hats, is it?
Oh.
Just asking, I'm just
You
saying.
just massively dug yourself a hole there.
No, I'm joking.
I'm going to tell my wife.
No,
you
tell
said
your wife
that.
I still want a bucket hat. I was just joking around.
Yeah, good on you. Have your say on 3483 or talk back or give us a call on 0800 Hodaki.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed, Oasis there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon, 24 minutes past 4 o'clock.
Hey, fellas, need some advice from you guys. RE, something that cropped up over the weekend, something I'd never experienced before. I was contacted directly on Instagram by someone who wanted to know how much it cost to purchase a signed headshot of me to give to someone as a gift.
Which head?
Well, my face.
Oh, right.
The
okay.
one that you can see right now.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering, because I know, Mogi, you charge for selfies and things, that it's a bit different, but do you guys have any experience when it comes to giving out signed headshots with your acting careers?
Well, I think as things go along, you'll find that people are going to get in touch and they're probably taking the piss, man.
Oh, so that's what you think this dude's doing?
No, I don't know. But you
Right.
just need to find out. So you got to get the cash up front is my recommendation before you start putting a lot of work into it.
Right, okay. Well, I figure if, this could become something people might start asking for Keyzie headshots. You know?
Sure.
So it could be a good opportunity to...
Did he specify that he wants a headshot with your new sick lid? Did he say, I want bearded Keyzie? Did he say...
Yeah, what version of Keyzie does he want?
Did he want psychopath Keyzie from his school days with his little square glasses?
Oh, my student ID
Yeah,
Keyzie.
student
Or
ID Keyzie.
summer holiday Keyzie where you got your burnt beef patties out.
Or steamer
Mike,
Keyzie.
You know that you've got burnt patty nips, not me. What do you mean steamer Keyzie?
Well,
What's that
one-
photo of me taking a steamer?
One with you on the toilet sort of cross-eyed.
Well, no.
and you sign a personalised message to them and it's you sitting on the toilet going cross-eyed and it says, Dear, what's his name?
I don't know, Bob.
Dear Bob, give it death, mate. Keyzie.
Signed steamer Keyzie. And it's like you can collect the full set of Keyzies.
Oh, I tell you what, It's starting to make more sense. We can
Totally.
have little collectible toys, but this has got Christmas calendar written all over it as well.
Absolutely it does.
This has got Christmas
A
calendar.
Keyzie Christmas calendar. Oh,
That is not.
No, wait.
That is not what this is
That
about.
is so good.
We are doing this for
We are
next year,
doing-
100%.
It's got to be steamer Keyzie. It's got to be steamed Keyzie.
Yeah.
We can go. There's definitely 12 versions.
Oh, there's got to be.
What about just like
Anyone with ideas on our Keyzie calendar, by the way, 3483.
Short pants Keyzie.
Short pants Keyzie.
summer holidays, Keyzie, beard, Keyzie, we get it. But so what? You don't think I bother doing headshots? Then we just go full calendar, full steamer.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
I've actually got a person that runs that stuff for me, Keyzie, because we're talking thousands a day, and
Right.
I don't charge because I think it's good to send out good vibes, and I just think of the joy on those kids' faces, and the people out there that are fans of old Hoity J.
Right.
So that for me is
That's enough.
That's
Oh,
enough.
that and the $80 a pop is enough.
Wait, I pay you $80 or we charge $80?
I think we'll charge them $80.
Yeah,
we only
okay.
charge you 50.
So I pay you 50 and then they pay you 80.
Yeah.
Then what do I get out of this? Because it's a calendar full of me.
All right, it's great exposure for you.
Yeah, totally,
Oh,
man.
is it exposure? Because I've heard actually in the industry that exposure is quite good. You need that.
Yeah.
You
Need
lots of
exposure.
that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so maybe with that in mind, because exposure is good, maybe not the one with your burnt nips.
Someone here has sent through spare Keyzie.
Spare
Spare
Keyzie.
Keyzie.
A photo of
Yes.
Pugs. You could have Wheezy Keyzie, me having an asthma attack, me on the
Yes.
nebulizer.
Nebulizer. Oh my God, this is so good.
Eczema Keyzie, which is me just putting ointment behind my legs. These are not things that I do.
We can start selling eczema cream.
Yeah.
Keyzie's eczema cream.
Oh, this is so good. Keep those texts coming on 3483 as we head into a break there.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Red Hot Chili Peppers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 4:38.
Hey, just a reminder for everyone out there that our mates at Super Liquor have given us 10 grand to give away this summer. We're doing a 10K backbone shout. All you have to do is film yourself yelling backbone like
Yeah.
Jase just did. And you can either upload it to Instagram and tag us if you've got Instagram. If not, you can do it at hodaki.co.nz. You can win $10,000. Cheers to summer and cheers to Super Liquor.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, too easy, Mogi. Too easy.
Yeah.
Can I just say very quickly, there are a lot of enthusiasm for the Keyzie Christmas calendar. A lot of enthusiasm, Mogi.
Way too much for my life.
Yeah.
So keep the ideas coming through 3483 and the talkbacks on iHeartRadio as well.
Now, speaking of neighbours, Mogi, I was working at he's not really a neighbour, the motorcyclist.
Yeah.
Who seems to know who I am now and deliberately provokes me at like 2 or 3 every morning.
I don't think that's the case.
Does not-
I
I think-
definitely think that's the case. And like you, I sleep nude. Fully nude. Butt naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Butt naked. And I've gone out in the street effing and jeffing like you wouldn't believe because I've had enough of it.
Yeah.
Full rager. Just standing on the street screaming at the guy. Then I go back to bed. He finally buggers off. 3 a.m. Get woken up at 7:30 in the morning by my neighbour over the fence about 10 metres from my bedroom, weed eating his backyard. And when I say backyard, it's a townhouse. So it's got a backyard and a section of grass about 2 metres by 2 metres.
Oh, one of those new little ones.
Literally like a half the size, not even half the size of the studio, and it takes him 45 minutes to weed eat the damn thing.
So that's good. So the audience right now, if you just picture our studio and then just halve that.
Just half of that.
It's not a big. If you
half
can
of
imagine,
if you can imagine Jace's neighbour's next door bit of grass,
Yeah.
and
Imagine
just
that.
maybe and then double that, then that's the size of our studio.
Yeah, yeah.
And then if you
meters-
halve that, then that's the size of Jace's next door
2
neighbour's
metres
patch
by
of
2.
lawn.
Let's say 2 metres by 2 metres.
Right.
Okay, that's as big a
So is that
patch
4
of grass.
metres squared?
So no, that's 2 metres squared.
Oh, is it 2 metres squared?
Yeah. And he takes 45 minutes to do it.
Right.
I've got a lawn 15 times the size.
Oh, sorry about it.
That takes me 15 minutes to mow.
Right.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
That's because you're a backbone and
Yeah,
you've got your
I-
skull candies on.
So I was out there and I don't have lights like you don't. I don't have sensory lights.
Right.
But it was full daylight anyway. And as I say, I don't know if you guys heard this, I go to sleep butt naked.
And it was daylight anyway, so it didn't matter.
But yeah, so exactly. I didn't need the lights. And I'm a little more full on than you, Mogi.
Oh, yeah?
I'm more on your face. So I step up on the fence there and just scream over the fence. What are you doing, you effing and jeffing, full rager?
Yeah.
Hell of a sight for him. He did stop. So full credit to him.
Right.
Yeah,
Stopped
yeah.
and what? Took in the view.
Yeah.
Wait, so you stopped him from tidying up his backyard with a weed eater on a Sunday like everyone does in New Zealand?
Monday, Keyzie.
Monday.
This morning.
Oh, this morning?
This morning.
Yeah, still though, 7:30. You should be up and out of bed by
Oh,
then.
come on now. And also, as I say, the tiniest patch of lawn, it should not take him 45 minutes.
Do you know why it was taking him 45 minutes?
I don't know what he's doing, Mogi. He's just going over it and over it and over it and over it and
Yeah.
back over it and over it and over it. I don't know what he's doing.
Right.
It's
Maybe he's waiting for you to turn up with your full mongrel out.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it'd be worth it for that.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Queens of the Stone Age there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon, 5 minutes to 5 o'clock. Hey, coming up after 5 o'clock, I've got a new gig for Keyzie.
Oh, great.
I'm pretty excited about this one, Mogi.
Excellent.
It's a real opportunity for you.
Is
I
it
think.
actually?
Yeah, totally, man. Totally. Also, you want to talk about a school report that you found of yours, Keyzie?
Yeah, I was in Tauranga over the weekend and caught up with Mon and Don, and Mon fished out my school report from 1998 when I was 7, primary school, and it's got some information in here that I think you guys will appreciate.
Yeah, great. And also, apparently, Mogi, you witnessed a new way of urinating.
Yeah, I thought there was only one way to do it. Or a couple of ways, but this is
Sure.
a new one, completely new one.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
All that after 5.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through your Monday afternoon tickety-boo. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Day. And remember, everyone that texts through on 3483 or calls us on 0800 Hodaki or sends us a talkback on the iHeartRadio app goes in the draw for a $50 Night Day voucher.
Yeah, that's right. And at Night and Day at the moment, you can get yourself a milk bar card, which means every 6th milkshake is free. And that's milkshakes, thick shakes, or super thick shakes.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
We did qualify. I think you like the medium, Keyzie.
I like just a thick shake.
You like a thick shake. You like a thick shake.
Yeah.
And I like a super thick shake.
See,
Yeah.
I got one of those over the weekend.
Yeah.
And I couldn't suck it hard enough.
Oh, you just got to put your mind to it, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Well, I was
You
trying. I was
just got to put some
sucking.
effort in, man.
I was trying.
Show me how you do it.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
always
harder.
suspected you've got a very weak sucky action, Keyzie.
No, I don't. I can suck hard, thank you.
I imagine you're a lazy breastfeeder. You know, you do that and then sort of nod off.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
as a baby, but since then I've sucked plenty of stuff, all right? And I've proven my
Oh,
worth.
look,
Yeah.
look, if you've got a firm suck, then go for it.
I mean, I can suck harder than you.
Oh, well,
You wanna suck
okay.
off?
Yeah, sure, man. Go and get us a couple of thick shakes. We'll see you can suck it harder.
Yeah,
all
right.
Hey, now
Mike,
coming
you
up.
went on this, brother?
Yeah, come on, Mike.
Hey, I'm just standing over here, fellas.
Yeah, no worries. Listen, coming up, I've got a great new opportunity for Keyzie. We'll be getting into that next. Good stuff.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Filter there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon, 12 minutes past 5 o'clock. I believe, Keyzie, we've got a few talkbacks there.
Yeah, a lot of talkbacks coming in via the iHeartRadio app on your smartphone. If you want to send us a voice message, that's how you do it. I want to be honest, a lot of them have come through and they're largely Jase wiping his bum focused, so we'll just skip over all of those.
Yeah.
Here's one.
G'day, Backbones. Gerard here from Christchurch. Bloody used to have an addiction to soap, didn't I? But now I'm clean.
So that's good stuff from Gerard and Christchurch.
There was one guy, actually, I think we might have lost it, who had his 30th over the weekend, Mogi. And he really pushed the boat out by the sounds of it, and he was wishing himself a happy birthday. So whoever you are, I hear your pain. I
Yeah.
think he might have gone too far.
Didn't sound good.
Someone here is inquiring about the Keyzie Christmas calendar idea that you guys have had, which is basically 12 months, each of a different Keyzie. Apparently you've got Midnight Steamer Keyzie, Steamed Keyzie. This person's got an idea.
Yeah, g'day, Backbones. I really, really want to see this Keyzie calendar, and I'm thinking my favourite one would be Nebulizer Keyzie. Good on your horse.
Nebulizer Keyzie.
Yeah. I thought Bubble Boy Keyzie too, in your little bubble.
Yeah.
Would you do a naked one, Keyzie?
No.
For the old button...
Button mushroom Keyzie?
Yeah, button mushroom Keyzie.
No.
Hey, but listen, mate, good news. We're heading, obviously, into the Christmas period. As you know, Mogi, a lot of gigs going on. A lot of people having Christmas parties and stuff like that. Managed to secure you a bit of a, God, how did I define it? A bit of a stand-up gig.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I've done stand-up
Christmas in the Park. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, of course I've heard of Christmas in the Park.
Sorry, did I say Christmas in the Park? I mean Christmas in the car park.
Right, so is that similar to Christmas in the Park?
Not really.
Right, but because Christmas in the Park is a massive event with thousands of people and...
Well, no, this one is literally in a car park.
Right, okay.
Under Bunnings in Glen Eden. And you'll be giving out sausages.
Oh.
Well, that's not really
he'd be allowed
stand-up.
to give the sausages out.
Yeah. I managed to clear that. That was
What do you
all
mean
good,
clear
Mikey.
that?
Because it's also my fundraiser for my daughter's school. So you can MC it, do the saucies, and hand them out.
But you said a stand-up gig?
Yeah, well, you can.
You have to stand. There's no seating.
Yeah, there's no seating there. You'll have to stand up.
Right.
The MC, is it sort of along the lines of people come in and you go,
do you want
to buy a sausage?
Yeah. Do you want onions with that? Do you want mustard and sauce or just sauce?
Right.
And you'll stack the bread. And do the cooking and stuff. And it's just...
And a bit of chit-chat, you know. You
just general chit-chat,
I find that the people that are best at that, Jase, they really manage to create a bit of life around the, you know, there's a little bit of chit-chat. This guy's got a bit of spark about him, you know. This guy's going to go somewhere and so on and so forth, because that's often your best auditioners when you're doing those sorts of gigs.
Totally,
And you've got all these different people coming in. Every single person that comes past, you know, could be the owner of a massive company that would pay you $10,000 to do an MCing gig. Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Well, how much just on there, how much are you paying?
What do you mean?
Well, it's charging. You're charging $1 a sausage, is it?
Oh, $1.50 actually, Mogi.
No, but how much am I
Yeah.
getting paid? You've got me a gig, right? A paid gig.
Well, it's fundraising, Keyzie.
No, I know,
For the
but-
kids.
It's charity, man.
Wait, so
You
you
don't, how mercenary are you, mate? You see, this is the issue that I have.
Yeah.
You know, all you seem to think about is how much am I getting paid?
Jase, I've got
It's
you
more,
on.
it's more than that.
Millennials.
Don't millennial me. I've got you as my
it's-
agent
it's
to
a-
help find me work so I can get money.
And I've found you work.
So you can make money for the school.
All right, well, what's the school putting it towards? Are they going on a trip or something?
Not actually sure, to be honest.
All right, well,
Well, you're getting that new pool in your backyard, aren't you?
Yeah.
what? Hang on. Is it at least good exposure? Can I say that I'm Keyzie from The Big Show? Is that all good?
Oh, no, don't say who you are.
Right.
Just keep that to yourself. It's a little bit sort of over the top there, Keyzie.
Okay, I'll do it.
Good on you, mate.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
The Pixies there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time, 24 minutes past 5 o'clock.
Now, fellas, over the weekend I went down to Tauranga and spent some time with my family.
How's Mon?
Mon's good. My mum, yep.
Did she mention me at all?
Nope. Didn't come up at all, actually. It was quite good. Don as well, my dad, Jase.
How's Don?
He's good, actually.
Did he mention me?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So that was good. And just before I left, Mon goes, "Oh, Keyzie, before I forget, I found a copy of your school report from your primary school, 1998.
Right.
So dated November 1998. I was in room 11. This is at Utamutai Primary School in Tauranga. And the reason she thought it was so interesting is she said, I know that the guys have been giving you a lot of stick about how when you were a kid you were always sick, etc. Well, I think if you show them this report, it might finally end that whole thing.
Sure.
Right.
Because the whole joke is, Keyzie.
Unlikely, but...
Yeah, I can't even think of what you mean by giving you stick about you being...
You called me Bubble Boy literally like 20 minutes ago.
Right.
Because I was raised in a bubble. about me getting eczema behind my knees, even though that happened like only on a couple of occasions. And it was
Your
very
adenoids.
Your
I had my
adenoids,
adenoids out to get rid of my earaches,
your asthma, your nebulizer.
Yeah, but like that's just casual stuff. That's not full on. So
Yeah, who didn't go through that?
Me.
Me.
right, but I think it's just time to put it to bed. If you read this top part here under the date of my report, it will finally end all of this nonsense.
Yeah, I'm sure this is going to help.
So go, Jase, out loud.
Despite his frequent absence with illness this half year, Chris continues to grasp new ideas quickly and accepts learning challenges with confidence, mate.
Oh, that's amazing,
Yeah.
man.
So that's great.
He
but
is very self-motivated and able to concentrate to complete independent tasks.
don't read the whole thing.
He needs, though, to take time to check his work over thoroughly so that work presented is the very best he is capable
So
of.
shoddy penmanship that
Yeah.
screams at me.
I'll tell you what, whoever wrote this report, Keyzie, has very neat writing.
Yeah, it does. But that first line you read, did you see that?
Yes, despite his frequent absence with illness this half year.
Is that how you remember it?
No.
Yeah.
I said that to Mum. I was like, I swear I wasn't that sick, and I swear all this yarning about it has manifested that and has like rewritten my history. 'Cause
And what was your mother's view on it?
she was like, no, I remember I'd pull up outside your school and I could tell by the look on your face whether or not you had an earache. And it was like, once a month or even more.
What was the look on your face when you had
I don't
an
know, I'd
earache?
just be sad and like rubbing my ear. And then my nana lives with us as well.
Yeah, I heard that you'd be standing out there about the front gate just shaking your head and smacking the side of your head.
Yeah, totally.
Smacking the side of your head like a lunatic.
I remember actually having a chat to Mon, and she said often what would happen after she dropped you off at school was she'd have to go into the back seat there where you were and just scrape off all the dead skin
From my eczema.
from your knees.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
she used to put a tarp down and then I'd sit down.
Oh, good
But the
God.
funniest part of this whole thing is my nana lives with my parents.
Oh, yeah.
She's almost 90 now, and she was listening. And she goes, oh, Chris, or Christopher, that's what she calls me. She's like, I remember every time you had an earache, you'd always want to come sleep in Nana's bed. And I was like, Nana, can you stay out of this? And I was like, how often was this? And she's like, once every couple of weeks, every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And so it turns out I had a very illness-disrupted childhood, and I did not realise.
Yeah, well,
Hey, Mon, can I go sleep in Nana's bed tonight?
Not in that voice, Mogi. Not in that voice.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
powder finger there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 5:37.
Hey, just a reminder to all those listening that this Friday, when we have the Friday Throbber, if you call up on 0800 Hodaki and help us vote, you could win $200 for you and $200 for a mate, thanks to Super Liquor. And their cheers to you, cheers to a mate.
So good.
Yeah,
Bloody
pretty good.
Exciting stuff, hey, fellas. Can't wait for the... Oh, it's the final one this year, isn't it? Yeah.
Actually, this Friday is going to be a Throbber special, so
Yeah.
it's going to be all the best Throbbers we've ever played.
Sure.
Throbathon.
It's going to be excellent.
Hey, fellas, just wanted to talk to you about this dude that I ran into in a public toilet. Well, I say a public toilet, it was kind of an elitist kind of toilet. It was,
Sure.
it was in the Corrie Lounge.
Oh, yeah, nice.
sorry,
And,
nice.
so I
Very
had to
nice
go-
toilets.
Sort of go for a pre-flight wee, and took the kiddo in there, and I was taken aback. I stopped dead in my tracks when I got in there, because there was a guy standing at the urinal there, and he was he'd taken a stance that I'd never seen before. It was, normally you just stand there, feet maybe shoulder width apart, a little bit less,
sure,
or
yes.
even wider sometimes, depending on how funky you want to get.
Certainly in my case.
If you got your phone out and you might be having a gaze at that, you might want to get closer. But this guy had sort of taken, like he was in a running race.
Or actually, you can sometimes be on your tippy toes like Jase as well. So you can reach the urinal.
No need, Keyzie, no need.
Sorry, carry on.
This guy was like he was in a running race. So his left foot was forward. His right foot was back. If you can imagine somebody's about to start a
okay.
marathon.
Wow.
Was he
So
crouched?
it was a long race. So no, just like one in front. Yeah, but bent at the knees sort of thing. Like
Right.
honestly, if I put a singlet on him, I would have thought he was about to start a marathon or a steeplechase, only running into a urinal.
Sure.
I haven't seen that before.
No.
I don't know what the advantages of that. And I tried to get my head round there and have a gaze.
So he's going
but
wheeze.
he was quite protective.
He's going where he's essentially in the starters blocks there. Because when you're saying it, you just said protective. I think if it was the corner urinal and he's got his leg up to block.
No, it was the other way around. He was in the corner wall, but it was his left foot forward and he was against the left-hand wall. So he's opening up himself to the room, if anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Maybe he had a sore... I don't know.
Yeah,
Even that, it doesn't make any sense.
I can't
because
say
the back,
I've ever seen it, Mogi.
I've never seen it.
Maybe he was just changing it up because he was bored with his wheeze.
Yeah, I mean, does that happen?
Who's got...
I tip forward. We've spoken about that before. I tip forward because I've got my bladder is sort of like a... you know when the goon bag's running out?
Yeah,
you got the bladder in a goon bag and you
Yes,
have to
I do.
tip it forward to get it, that last sort
to
of
the
dregs
nozzle.
of it. Yeah, so I have to tip forward at about a 45-degree angle to get the urine out of my
Every now and then, if I'm in a bit of a wacky mood, we'll do the kind of reverse cow, where how do I describe this?
Are you on all fours?
No, I have my back to the urinal,
Yeah.
and I just fold it under.
Yeah.
Like
I've done
that.
one of those.
So,
Yeah.
So it goes
Under your... Everybody's done that.
buttocks.
Do you still need the little footstool when you're doing that? Or can
No, it's plenty. I have to take a step back, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I do that, but that's just because sometimes it's just like a bit boring. doing
It does. It does get boring. Yeah.
Far out, no. Has anyone else out there, 3483, seen this particular style of weeing? Or if you were that guy and you saw Mogi coming in with his
I should have
bulges
asked
out.
him. I should have asked him because you don't get opportunities like that every day.
Totally.
But what are you doing? What's the thought? But
You're
I wonder
freaking
if
me
they'd be
out.
Yeah, because he's obviously seen everybody else do it and how they do it. It's not like a two-stroke situation where you're sort of in your own world.
And you know that it's wrong. Mogi, have you tried
2 to 3.
Have you
Have
tried
I
it?
tried it? No, not yet.
In the starters blocks there, might have to have a go at it.
Yeah, maybe it's a winner.
Yeah. Do
Oh.
that. Report back.
War on drugs.
Oh. Apparently, Jase, that one you're talking about is a reversey Percy.
Oh, reversey Percy.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Blur there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show. I tell you what we mentioned earlier in the show, Mogi, the idea of a Keyzie calendar for next Christmas.
Yeah.
It has taken off.
It has.
People are dead keen on the idea.
Very Keyzie Christmas, and it'll be a different photo of different versions of me, apparently, for each month. So someone sent through here Sleazy Keyzie, which is him stealing your missus, apparently. Do I do that? Is that like a thing I'm known for? Because
Oh, no, I think
Well,
it's a
I mean,
bit
you
hard.
get a few beers in you,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Someone here saying full mongrel Keyzie. I mean, that's not going to happen.
I definitely think we go button mushroom Keyzie.
What's that?
What, just your normal,
Right.
your normal set.
Yeah.
Why?
And I definitely think we do.
Can I just address something here?
Can we also do as a lock-in burnt meat patty nipple?
Oh,
Keyzie?
absolutely. See, to me, I think that one I picture, it's summertime Keyzie. Keysie's in the backyard.
On the Barbie?
You're working the Barbie. You've got 2 sets of tongs. You're stoked as you're beaming straight into the camera, and there's just 2 massive burnt BB grillers sort of sitting right over your nips there.
Yeah, nice.
Right, but can I address something here?
And also,
Jase, you...
definitely nebulizer Keyzie.
Yeah, nebulizer Keysie's fine. Jase, you are the one that had the button mushroom, and Mike had the burnt meat patty nips. And all of a sudden, Keysie's got them, all right? Just letting you know.
Obviously, steamed Keyzie.
Steamed Keyzie.
And steamer Keyzie.
Wait. Yep, steamer Keyzie. Happy to do that. Someone here saying Keyzie and his little truckie.
Oh, yeah,
No, that's
definitely.
good.
But Don has to be in that one.
Yeah, but probably Don, me sitting on a chair watching
I
him.
sort of imagine that one is one of those little kids' buggies. You know what I mean?
Sure,
Oh,
yeah,
that little
yeah.
kitty one.
Yeah, right.
Or maybe a Lego.
Or it could be me with my actual truck.
Yeah, you with like you're 2 years old with a little Lego truck. Yeah,
Can we also do psychopath Keyzie
What
with
is
your,
that?
with your square glasses from your student days?
Oh, my student ID. Yeah, I can do
Yeah.
that.
Keyszie?
What about someone here's got a good one? Gamer Keyzie playing PlayStation with a glass of port after putting his wife to bed.
Yeah,
that's
very good.
I like
Very
that.
good.
So that's my eczema ointment. Keyzie, of course.
Itchy behind the kneesy Keyzie.
Yeah. And then my
Where
favourite
did
one.
it used to play up?
What's
Because we
that?
can make that one specific to the month where you really had issues with your ex.
Do you know what it was?
I'm picking
when
winter.
was it?
That's such a good question, actually. It was from my PE shorts. That's already stupid. With the right length so that they'd always sort of rub. At that under part of your knee. And because I was always doing running and stuff, and you go sit in class, sit cross-legged, and go out, run around, and then I'd come home and I'd be like, Mom, my knees are really sore.
Mom, my knees are
It's
really...
another day off.
And that's what there'll be a speech bubble when it says, Mom, my knees are really sore.
So keep your ideas coming through 3483, and I definitely won't try and stop this one behind the scenes.
Yeah, good stuff. Here's Aerosmith.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Aerosmith here on the radio. Hodaki Big Show. Hey, coming up after 6 o'clock, of course, the results of the Big Show Big Poll. Homemade Christmas presents, yes or no? Go to the Instagram account now and have your say, New Zealand. Also, what's on the TV with Mike Minogue?
Michael Minogue.
Yeah,
Hey,
that'll
it's
be
a Michael Minogue.
It's a Michael Minogue.
Hey, Mike Minogue.
All that after 6 o'clock.
Beautiful.
Yeah, also some info on how you could win a chance for you and a mate to go see NRL in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So good.
Such a good movie.
Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. You're listening to the Big Show, brought to you by Night Day. And in the podcast outro today, geez, I can't remember what we were talking about.
Well, we were talking about living in apartments.
Oh, yes.
Swimming pools.
Swimming pools, that's
And
right,
This
yeah.
particular one is about me living on K Road.
Oh,
Yeah, so if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like what you're hearing, search Hodaki Big Show wherever you get your podcasts from.
imagine having Keyzie as a neighbour.
It would be totally fine. And I lived in an apartment when I first moved here, an apartment on K Road, right? I didn't pick the location, by the way. Don't even, all right? Don't even. Yeah, real funny stuff there, fellas.
And you were saying it overlooked a stripping joint or something. And
It wasn't a strip joint, it was a dancing
and,
class.
And you could
Yeah.
look, and they had a
Pole dancers,
pole
though.
dancing.
They had a pole dancing class every Tuesday at 7:30,
Right, okay.
according to the poster outside.
You didn't
Hey.
do basketball that year, did you, mate?
Nah, mate, cancelled it.
Jacob, you mad bastard. How's life?
G'day, boys. Bloody good.
Yeah, good on you, Jacob. What do you do for a crust, Jacob?
I actually work for corrections.
Backbone! Massive backbone.
Have you ever had a Shawshank Redemption type situation there, man?
Not quite.
No.
Just imagine it how. You should just let one of the good ones go free, man. Just let them go.
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
Look into it.
hang on, Jacob. This says here that you're a huge Warriors fan. You have Warriors tats. I know you. I know who this is.
Yeah, you do.
We've met, haven't we?
We sure have, Keyzie.
Oh, good on you, mate. Yeah, well, to be fair, if anyone deserves a prize, mate, it's you. And you've got actually a massive prize because you've
Oi.
got a signed Backbone tee, Hodaki merch. You've got special Blur band merch, including a slip mat, a t-shirt, tote bag, and a special edition vinyl of Tadpole, the Butterfinger, signed by the entire band.
My God.
Huge.
That is bloody massive, actually.
Why do you tell all the guys in prison that tomorrow?
Yeah,
They'll be
can't wait.
they'll be stoked for you, man.
Hey, Jacob, when do you break up, mate? When do you break off for Christmas?
22nd.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the go with that, man? Do you just move them up from 23 hours full lockdown to 24 hours full
Yeah,
lockdown?
just give them an extra hour.
Yeah.
Different, so.
Okay, so you're not going to be there on the 22nd then?
No, that'll be my last day.
Okay. What time are you leaving?
Why is that, Jase?
I'm just, getting a few details, that's all.
Catch up with some mates?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Jacob, you massive backbone, thanks for listening to the podcast. Have you told all your mates about it?
Always. Every day.
Good on you, man. Will you enjoy that prize, all right?
Cheers, boys.
Bloody
Thanks,
ripper, Jacob.
mate.
You stay on the line, mate. Pugs will sort you out.
Hey, just before we go on 3483, we've had another suggestion come through for old Keyzie there for his
Yes.
calendar. Lost the throbber Keyzie.
Oh, real funny.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Living Colour there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. What a tune,
That's a
fellas.
tune,
God,
man.
I love that tune.
Oh, how good's that tune?
Living Colour, I reckon my top 5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of top 5, it's time for this.
The Big Poll.
Ba-bam.
What I mean, Keyzie, is it's one of my top 5 favourite things. Is the Big
Things
Show
or segments?
No, well,
Things.
things.
So your
Yeah,
top
yeah.
5 favourite things involves Living Colour and the Big Poll.
Oh, how
Yeah.
good, man. That's a great combo, man.
And there's 3 others I'm not going
Kudos.
to tell you about.
Kudos
Yeah, thanks.
to you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Hey, the big poll today was homemade Christmas presents, yes or no?
That's right. You can vote as always up at the Hodaki Big Show's Instagram story. Every time you vote either yes or no, you get a percentage. You guys didn't do a prediction for this, did you?
No.
Because Jase was too busy doing that real long sort of intro just over the top of that song there, remember?
Yeah, that's right. Yes. Yeah.
But what's your vibe, though?
60-40, no.
70-30, no.
Congratulations to both of you. You've both 5% off.
Hey!
65 no,
Mogi.
35 yes.
Yeah.
So that does go to Mogi, actually, because Swedish rounding, you round it up.
Yeah, another victory for old Mogi.
My vibe, our vibe was that none of us were really into them.
Well, I mean, honestly, man, I love the idea of it, but nobody's very good at making anything anymore.
No.
But if they were, like I've got mates that work in film that make wallets and belts and all that. Like, if I could get something like that, that would be awesome.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Well,
it depends on who it's coming from.
Sure.
And just the idea that, hey, I made this and I've never made it before, and it's the thought that counts. I'm not having that.
Right,
Forget
okay.
that.
Well, you see, my wife's very good at bucket hats and bunnies.
I've
But
seen her bunnies.
I mean, I don't want the bunny, but her bucket hats are pretty cool. Lay
Yeah.
pugs. Yeah, man.
So
But I
she-
don't know if you get that. I don't know if that's a Christmas present for you, Jase. That should be just run of the mill, bang me one up. How long does it take her to do that?
Well, what I did, because she makes them to, if people want particular material, what I used for my bucky hat was my little blankie.
Oh yeah,
When
yeah.
I used to suck my thumb.
Well, that's going to be the final. That'll be the final sort of journey for your boat shirt, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
You get that turned into a
Yeah,
hat.
that can be the interior, because they're reversible, you see. But incidentally, did you guys used to suck your thumbs? I can
No.
imagine you did, Keyzie.
I didn't suck my thumb.
But that would be hard, because you'd find it hard to breathe.
Oh, because I can't breathe through my nose.
Yeah.
That's 100% true. I wouldn't be able to.
Oh yeah.
So that must be why I don't suck my thumb.
I don't
Yeah.
see you as a thumb sucker either, Mogi.
I think I had a turn at it, but it was brief. My
Yeah,
daughter
sure.
wasn't a big thumb sucker either. I think you got to try and
We had
We
mates-
used to dip it in kerosene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had mates at our school that were still doing it 9, 10.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because there's a
At a boys' boarding school.
yeah
That went down
No,
well.
Yeah, would have left them alone.
Yeah.
Well, there's all sorts of things that goes on there. Breastfeeding until that sort of age as well.
Yeah.
Is another thing too.
Sure.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's full on.
Yeah.
God. But no, I didn't suck my thumb, guys. So if we could just have that written down.
Sure.
Sure.
Keyzie, not a thumb sucker when he was little.
Sure.
Yeah, well, it makes sense, Keyzie. And there's a lot of germs on the thumb as well.
And I'll get sick from it because I was, yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. The Black Keys there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Let's have a bit of telly chat. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue? Yeah. It's just really fallen apart this last
But
couple
I feel
of
like
weeks.
I'm not responsible for that. I'm doing my best.
It was so good. It was actually even better than the actual piece itself.
Well, I don't know about that, Jase. It's pretty hard to be better than what's on telly.
Well, that's true. And the only thing I actually watched over the weekend was the cricket.
Right.
Got a little win there. I did enjoy
Squeaky bum run.
I enjoyed Daryl Mitchell's relentless reverse sweeps.
Yes.
All for no return whatsoever. Every single one of them a miscue, a complete waste of time, an exercise in futility, an unnecessary risk, which he did in every single innings. It drove me up the wall.
Sure.
And yet somehow he didn't manage to get out to one. And then the other thing that I loved was the bangers appealing every single time the ball landed on the pitch as if someone had been bowled. It was infuriating.
Nothing got deep inside my goat when I was umpiring than massively over the top screaming appeals. In fact, I almost got to the point where if they did that on the field, I'd go, nah, just because it annoyed me. Whether
Yeah.
it was right or wrong, just,
Yeah.
nah.
So is that why you were let go as an umpire?
No, man, I wasn't let go. I was on the rise. Unfortunately, I was also trying to manage being a top radio DJ at the time.
And a couple of horrendous personal scandals.
And commentary and stuff like that. I watched, fellas, a movie last night on Netflix, Leave the World Behind,
Oh,
with
yeah.
Julia Roberts, Ethan Hawke. Basically a couple of professionals who sort of, the husband's kind of a doofus. The wife realises she hates people, so they take the kids
Oh,
away.
that sounds better than I thought it was going to be.
So they take the two kids away. They rent a place in the sort of in a very affluent kind of out of the way place in the States. Then the people that they hired it off turn up in the middle of the night. and say the world's gone crazy, there's something happening, we're just going to stay here. And it's basically the United States of America under attack, but you don't know what's going on or
Don't know if
who's
it's true or
doing.
not.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Planes are literally falling out of the sky. Boats are coming up on beaches. Everything is just chaos. Good watch, actually.
Oh,
I
right.
enjoyed it, so
Okay.
recommend it.
Okay.
And they've got 2 teenage kids who are just, nightmarish.
Nice. I spent the weekend in Tauranga with my whānau, but last night I started watching season 3 of Narcos. After Pablo Escobar is dealt with, then basically they come back and say, even though Pablo is no longer here, more cocaine than ever entered America's shores. And meanwhile, hundreds of people died in the pursuit of getting Pablo Escobar. So your business isn't done.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a busy period, wasn't it, Mogi?
Yeah.
We were back and forth. Good God.
Were you part of the DEA? Or were you shipping?
No, we were shipping.
Oh, that's right.
Wow.
We brought along the innovation of submarines.
Oh.
So started bringing in submarines because they're always looking to the air,
Yeah.
or to the land borders particularly as well. We got submarines, man.
And tunnelling.
Yeah, tunneling.
Yeah,
But you
we
can't tunnel from Colombia to, Miami.
Big tunnel.
can't you, Keyzie? Can't you?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Stone Temple Pilots there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Is it just me, fellas, or do I sound even hotter than normal?
What do you mean? Like hot as in temperature? Or
No, I mean just
looks?
hot as in hot. I just feel like maybe it's my headphones. I don't know. I just feel like I sound hot today.
Jase, you always sound hot, man.
Thanks, man.
All right, now that that's done. League in Las Vegas. Have you guys heard about this?
Nah.
So next year, the NRL, right? Jase,
Leaving Las Vegas. I've seen it a couple of times. Good film.
I just saw it the once. I found it a bit too much. A bit too tense.
Disorientating, Mogi.
Incredible performance from Nicolas Cage.
Very.
And deservedly got the Academy Award that year, but I found it too stressful. It was like a black swan, Appreciate the filmmaking, appreciate the story, but I'm never going to watch it again.
Totally.
I remember, actually,
Yeah.
my wife, she went to see it at 11 o'clock in the morning, but she went to see it at 11 o'clock in the morning by herself, Mogi.
Oh, yeah.
And she said she was so disorientated by it, she got lost coming home.
Oh, really?
Yes, because she was just going,
She ended up at Terry's house.
no, Terry was living with us by
okay,
then.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
right.
wanted to, it just made me want to go out and get on the hammer, eh?
Well, it does that.
Oh,
yeah.
hey, fellas,
Yeah,
speaking
for
of,
sure.
have you heard about the rugby league that is happening in Las Vegas next year?
League in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got to
league.
say, you got to say the tagline, Keyzie, to get it drilled into people's head, right, mate? So League in Las Vegas.
League in Las Vegas.
I'm pretty sure Nicolas Cage didn't play any
Jase.
league in the film, but you might be
No.
wrong. I mean, I might be wrong.
So there's rugby league happening in Las Vegas to start the NRL season next year. The 2nd of March 2024, the Sea Eagles are going to take on the Rabbitohs and the Roosters are going to take on the Broncos. We want to send you and a mate there thanks to boystrip.co.nz. 5 nights, 4 of which are in Vegas with 5-star accommodation. Tickets to the doubleheader. It's the ultimate way to start 2024, fellas.
Serious question here, Keyzie. Is this legitimate NRL games or are they exhibition?
Legitimate NRL games.
So they actually count as part of the competition?
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So if you're keen to enter, text the word Vegas to 3483. Follow the link, fill out the entry form there, and you are in the draw. That is thanks to boystrip.co.nz. Sports travel made easy.
Of course, Elizabeth Shue was in that as well.
Yeah, you don't see much of her anymore, do you?
No, she was, of course, she was made famous on Melrose Place.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
And she'd done a bit before that,
ads?
of course, and then
Should we go to ads?
yeah, and then
Actually, just on that,
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
well, there you go, you massive backbones. Last Monday of the year for the big show, fellas.
yeah,
Last Monday of the year. Mogi, your plans for tonight?
not a heck of a lot, I don't think, man. I don't know. No, not much. Just get home, tidy up the house a bit, and go to sleep.
Sick.
Yeah, good stuff.
Well, I got to catch up my sleep, don't I?
Do you?
And after what happened last night, you remember what happened last night?
Oh, yeah.
True, yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Keyzie? Bit of netball?
100% correct. Netball game straight after this. Start doing my stretches soon, etc. My wife's at home, though. She will have made some sort of food box type situation. and then we'll watch probably the latest episode of the Robbie Williams documentary, which has taken us forever to watch. And then she'll go to bed, then I'll stay up and watch PlayStation.
Watch PlayStation.
And play PlayStation and have a little glass of port.
Next time somebody asks you what you're up to tonight, just say nothing.
Ask me?
That'd be good, yeah.
Ask me.
What are you up to tonight, Keyzie?
Well, I got netball. And then my wife's going to cook food box. And then, nothing. What are you up to, Jase?
Oh, look. I've got Pilates at 7:45. Then I'll go from Pilates to the gym. Then I got softball practice.
Righto.
Then I'll probably go home, eat a bit of protein, watch a bit of TV, make love. And
hey, don't forget to listen to the Hodaki Big Show podcast and also find us on Instagram, Hodaki Big Show. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, so it should be good. And I think Terry's out tonight, actually. Oh, no, she's not. My wife